Rich, handsome and romantic, the Crown Prince of Dubai, Sheikh Hamdan, is popular all over the world. There is an opinion that Prince Hamdan became famous only because of his wealth and the influence of his royal family. He can afford to buy not only anything, but also the attention and love of the public. However, there are those who argue that the prince is loved not for his billions, but for his human qualities. Does Prince Hamdan really deserve everyone's adoration? Or is this the magnificent result of a PR campaign? What does the prince do all the time to inspire people and set the right example? We will tell you about it right now. You'll also find out how Hamdan got his nickname Fazza. It was a whole story which we will tell in this video. If you know it, post in the comments, and at the end of the video we will see if our versions match up. Let's go! On the internet you can often see pictures and videos of Prince Hamdan surrounded by fans. He happily communicates with them and doesn't refuse to take a photo with him. Fans know that the prince always smiles friendly and is polite to everyone, unlike some. On his Instagram profile, Sheikh Hamdan regularly shares photos and videos in which he is with children, his younger sisters, brothers and nephews, and with his own children. Even during events or when he is out, he pays attention to the kids around and enjoys interacting with them. It's so cute.
Everyone happy face, and then angry face.
Charity is one of Prince Hamdan's main priorities in life. He supports several foundations and periodically participates in events they organize, such as supporting autistic children and their families. He also donates blood and helps buy medical equipment. Prince Hamdan regularly donates money for the treatment of ill people. One day, a young Emirati living in the US found out he had cancer and had no more than 3 years to live. Chemotherapy no longer helped him, but there was one method of treatment for which he did not have enough money. So he posted a video asking for help on social media. Users on Instagram raised more than $600,000 in a few days. The young man was very surprised to see a comment from Sheikh Hamdan, who promised to pay the rest of the required amount. "You are very brave, we are with you," the prince wrote. Sheikh Hamdan takes great pleasure in meeting people and having conversation with them, trying to look at the world from their viewpoint. He takes part in friendly basketball games that are held between people with disabilities. And you know, the Sheikh himself plays in a wheelchair. One of the major problems of our time is the lack of physical activity, and Sheikh Hamdan wants to make the UAE a healthier country. He is a member of the Dubai Sports Council and takes part in sporting events with great passion. Some of his favorites are the Spartan race and the annual Dubai Marathon. Sheikh Hamdan sets an example with his workouts at the gym and shows it in his Instagram stories. He also often participates in horse races, enjoys freediving and engages in a variety of other sports, from swimming and snowboarding to running and tennis. He has long earned a reputation as an extreme climber and adrenaline lover by skydiving. Airplane wing walking, flyboarding, elephant diving, walking on icebergs. Fazza seems to have tried everything that takes your breath away. But perhaps the most daring was conquering the Burj Khalifa. The prince climbed to the top of the building and filmed himself strapped to a peak. The video, which he posted with the caption 828 meters of excitement, gathered millions of views. Prince Hamdan is a big fan of new technology, from robots to space rockets, and he wants to make Dubai the most technologically advanced city in the world. He has established a $1 million prize in artificial intelligence and robotics. The prince is also actively involved in promoting innovations such as unmanned taxis. He has signed exclusive contracts to supply not only ground vehicles, but also flying drone ones. Perhaps we will soon see such a future. But that's not all. Prince Hamdan is in charge of the UAE space program and is taking part in rocket launches into space. Prince Hamdan strives to preserve every detail of UAE history: poetry, camel racing, and falconry. Falconry was once a favorite pastime of Arab nobles, but in recent decades it has begun to decline in popularity. Hamdan established the annual Fazza Championship for falconry and also opened the Hamdan bin Mohammed Heritage Center in Dubai to promote the UAE's culture and heritage. Sheikh Hamdan is trying to save the endangered genre of Nabati poetry for future generations. He writes poems in this style and publishes them on Instagram under the pseudonym Fazza. By the way, once at a press briefing, Sheikh Hamdan was asked why he chose the nickname Fazza. He replied, "If I tell you that the nickname appeared by accident, you wouldn't believe me. Once fate brought me together in the desert with an old man when his cart got stuck in the sand. I was training my hunting falcon in the desert at the time. When I saw that old man, I stopped to help him. I helped him pull his car out of the sand, and after that I got into my car without waiting for a word of thanks. And I heard a strong and determined voice, 'You are Fazza.' The old man's voice had a very strong effect on me, and I remember how he said the word Fazza. This nickname the old man gave me later became my second name. Fazza in Arabic means a man who selflessly rushes to the aid of everyone who finds himself in trouble." That's kind of story Prince Hamdan told. Did you know it? Write in the comments. Prince has his own zoo with many exotic animals. Prince Hamdan once helped a group of ecologists from the UAE to trim the hooves of a giraffe, and there are many such stories. Sheikh not only loves animals, but also supports many environmental initiatives. For example, he takes part in an ecological project for the conservation of turtles, annually releasing baby turtles from the nursery into the sea. More and more people today want to appear influential and popular to be admired, but real leaders simply lead by example, and their authority and popularity speak for themselves. Prince Hamdan is a worthy example to follow. He is always at the heart of events, taking an active part in the life of Dubai. He doesn't need to make long speeches, his behavior speaks for himself. And the Emirates is a country where leaders lead not by words, but by actions. So is this CPR campaign, or is Prince Hamdan really a man with a big and kind heart? What do you think? Write in the comments. If you liked it, subscribe to the channel. You will see many more interesting videos. See you next time.